Hey, Mark the Meerkat Suffron is back here at freeonlinetradingeducation.com, brought to you by Grok Trade, where I'm an analyst, host of the Grok Star Trading Room, and perhaps your future mentor. Hey, here's a trade that we had a setup on DELL, good old DELL. It had gapped this morning big time, and this was the setup on the 1 minute chart just after the half hour. You notice here we have a shoulder, we have a head, and we have a shoulder. It's setting up what we call a head and shoulders pattern. If you want to know more about that pattern, just go to freeonlinetradingeducation.com to our free chart school and look for head and shoulders. And this is a description of it there, and then down below is a picture of it where you have a shoulder, a head, and then a shoulder. And this is what's called the neckline, where you connect those two lower ones. When it breaks the neckline, it is a trend reversal pattern, and that is a possible short entry. So if you see our setup here, we have our shoulder, our head, and our shoulder. And here's that neckline, and if it breaks at 1035, we want to be short. Have an order sitting right there at 1034. And let's see what happened next. Bam, look at that. Drop down below, and coming right to it, and then drop below, in at 1034 short. And have stop up here at about 1040. And look at that, it pulled down, and then it came right back up to the entry, and pulled back again, still short, and then just came back up to the entry again, pulling my stop down here now to break even. And then bam, look at that, just dropping down here. Now we have this line here. This is the 200 period moving average, big red. Let's see if it can break that. Yeah, bam, there we go. Great, down here to the 1020 area, and then pop back up. Now it's resistance here. This is good news, and it popped above it, so I went ahead and I got out right here at 1024 for 0.9% in 30 minutes. But the important part is this pattern. Let me go back to it here again, and that's the head and shoulders pattern. I personally don't see this one very often. I just isn't in my sights, but I did spot it this morning, and we were able to play it for just about 1%. Hey, if your trading is not where you want it to be, we do have a mentoring class coming up. Hey, end of the year here, learn how to trade right. And you can do that by just going to our website, freeonlinetradingeducation.com, and hit this by mentoring. It'll bring you up on a description of that particular course. It's 3 days, and here's a full description. And actually, here are some testimonials from folks who've gone through the training. So don't take my word for it. Find out what it did for their trading. Now, we do have one coming up this coming weekend. That is the 8th, 9th, and 10th of December. It's the last one this year, and the last one at the 2012 pricing. So if you'd like to join us, just fill out this information and hit submit, and Carolina will give you a call and just see if this is a right fit for you at this time in your trading development. This is Mark the Meerkat Suffron, and as Dr. Alexander Elder emphasizes in his Come Into My Trading Room book, you must trade with stops. And he says, quote, "No amount of intelligence, knowledge, or computer power will save you from a disaster if you trade without stops. Stops are essential for your survival and success." Trade well.